His cattle didn't get a bid. Mind you, they were fairly bloody poor. What was he going to do? He couldn't feed it anymore. The dams were all but dry. Hay was $13 a bale. And last month's talk of rain was just a fairy tale. His credit had run out, no chance to pay what's owed. And bad thoughts ran through his head as he drove down Gully Road. His great granddad bought the place back in 1898. Now I'm such a useless bastard, I'll have to shut the gate. I can't feed my wife and kids. Not like Dad knows before, cried his grandma kept it going while Pop fought in the war. With depression now his master, he abandoned what was right. He thought there's no place in life for failure. He'd end it all tonight. Well, there were still some things to do. He'd have to shoot the cattle first. Of all the jobs he'd ever done, that'd be the worst. And he'd shower, watch the news, they'd all sit down for tea, read his kids a bedtime story and watch some more TV. Kiss his wife goodnight, so he was off to shoot some roos. Then in the paddock far away, he'd blow away the blues. But he drove in the gate and stopped, as he always had, to check the roadside mailbox, and he found a letter from his dad. Now his dad was not a writer, Mum did all the cards and mail, but he knew the writing from the notebooks that he kept from cattle sales. He sensed the nature of its contents, he felt the moisture in his eyes. Just the fact his dad had written was enough to make him cry. Son, I know it's bloody tough, it's a cruel and twisted game, this life upon the land when you're screaming out for rain. There's no candle in the darkness, not a single speck of light. But mate, don't let the demon get you. You have to do what's right. I don't know what's in your head, but you push the nasty thoughts away. So you'll always have your family at the back end of the day. You have to talk to someone, yeah mate, I know I really did, but you've got to think about Fiona and think about the kids. See, I'm worried about your son, you haven't phoned for quite a while, and I know the road you're on, mate, because geez, I've walked every bloody mile. The date, December 7, back in 1983. Behind the shed, I had the shotgun rested by the brigade tree, so I borrowed way too much to buy the Johnson place. It didn't rain for years and we got one way interest rates. The bank was at the door. I didn't think I had a choice. I began to squeeze the trigger. That's when I heard your voice. You said, Ray, Daddy, it's time to play our game. I've got squatter all set up, you know, we might get general rain. It really was that close. You're the one that stopped me, son, and you're the one that taught me, you know, there's no answer in the gun. Just remember, people love you. Good mates won't let you down. Look, you might have to swallow pride and take that job in town just till things come good. You've always got a choice. And when you get this letter, ring me, mate, because geez, I'd love to hear your voice. He cried and laughed and shook his head and he put the truck in gear. He shut his eyes and hugged his dad in a vision that was clear. He dropped the cattle at the yards, he put the truck away. He filled the troughs the best he could and fed his last 10 bales of hay. Then he strode towards the homestead, shoulders back, head held high. Oh, he still knew the road was tough, but now there was a purpose in his eye. He called his wife and children who'd been through all his pain. Hugs said more than words. He'd come back to them again. And they spoke of silver linings now. And good times always follow Dad. And he walked towards the phone and he picked it up and he rang his dad. And as his kids set up the squatter, he hugged his wife again. Then they heard the roll of thunder and they smelt the smell of rain. Oh.